Welcome to another edition of the Pigskin Preview here at Wings to Go. I'm Dave Ruthenberg, the sports editor at the News Eagle, and with me, as he is always, every single week, is our own gridiron guru, Brian Hacker. Welcome again, Brian.
Well, thanks.
Enid got a bit of a surprise last week. I think some things caught up with them, and they took a tough loss that I think is going to have implications down the road when they lost 20-19 to Bixby.
You know, if a lot of people were probably like me, I actually, having a restaurant, I was listening to it on the radio, and I turned it off at the end of the third quarter. I thought, he ends up 16-0, the game's over.
Right.
Turn it off and go to okblitz.com about midnight and go, wow, they got beat. What happened?
It just shows, especially I think in the world of high school football, you can never turn your back on the game. And now they have to go on the road to Stillwater. Now, their record's a bit deceiving. They're 1-6. But, again, you cannot go in there assuming you're going to win this game.
Well, you can't go in assuming winning this game. And you got to remember, Stillwater has an opportunity to play spoiler big time in district. They still have Bartlesville.
That's right.
And they still have Enid. Right. And they can mess up the whole the playoff picture just by beating those two teams, and they can insert them into that spot if they beat both of them.
Absolutely. This is a must-win game for the Plainsmen. Right, next, we're going to move on and talk about Pioneer, which came off a high-scoring victory, 70-47 last week.
You think Pioneer was tired of playing all those number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, just back to back to back? They got their mojo going.
They did. They took it all out on them last week, didn't they? What a win that was.
You're going on the road to Hitton. You're going to an 0-7 team, but you're still going on the road. And how many times when we talked this year, when you go on the road, you never know what's going to happen. Going to Hitton. Go play some big boy football like you did last week, and 6 touchdowns for the quarterback, I believe.
Unbelievable, yeah. This Hinton squad lost to Snyder 36-0, so this is definitely an opportunity for Pioneer, and it'd be nice to be able to talk about them getting on a winning streak. Okay, now we're going to move on and talk about OBA, which had maybe not a surprising loss, but I think maybe the margin of the defeat is what was most shocking when they lost last week, 49-14 to Thomas. And they're going to be facing a very tough Turpin team, which is sitting there at 5-2. Last week they defeated Texoma 27-21 at Texoma, so that says quite a bit to me.
Well, yeah, you got to think that OBA. This is where you see how well the coaching is going, where the dedication to the boys are. They're on the outside looking in, and if they don't win this game, the season's over in essence of no playoff hopes. But at the same time, you can still work your way in there, hoping somebody gets upset, hoping somebody gets beat, just as you've been. So you got to come out, you got to play football, you got to play OBA football, and you got to score, and you got to go come home with the victory.
That's right. Cherokee at 7-0. Again, a season nobody saw coming. This is a team that hasn't had any success in a long, long time, and they're taking on Pond Creek Hunter, which is 6-1 at Pond Creek Hunter.
You're going up to Pond Creek Hunter. If Cody Coates is playing, Pond Creek Hunter plays a lot better. They have a lot better opportunity to play. If but Cherokee 7-0, you got to come in, you got to play some smash mouth, and that's where my heart's at. I never saw 8-man football until I moved up here, man. I absolutely love it.
In the same category as Timberlake and DCLA. You got Timberlake 6-1, DCLA 7-0, number 1 in Class C.
I see Timberlake. If this was at Timberlake, I would give Timberlake the edge 100%. I think Timberlake beats DCLA at Timberlake. I'm still going to say they beat DCLA this week.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. If they upset the number 1 team, that's your call, huh?
Yeah, I think they're going to.
Hey, get out there, folks, and enjoy it, because this is some great football. If you're outside the area, these are 2 great games to go and check out.